Oh, there you go. There you go, man. I never even seen you face to face before.
All right. Sitting in my office here. Okay.
Yeah. I appreciate you taking a second to jump on. If you happen to be able to get into a spot where the light is not behind you, because you look like one of those, when they have like the witnesses they're trying to not identify on the TV, those sort of things, like 60 Minutes and stuff like that. Then you get there you go.
Oh
Now you
yeah.
got a little bit of light. There you go. Oh wait, it's because it's behind you. The windows are behind you.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to put something there. Is that better? Wait a minute. Oh man, that's worse. I don't know. It's pretty.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
if it is, it is what it is. Or if you shut those blinds, can you shut the blinds?
Oh, now you're getting you. Now the audio is not good.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay.
much better.
Can you shut the
Is
blinds?
that better?
Yeah. Can you shut the blinds behind you?
Yeah.
That would probably make it good enough.
I'll put the light there. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Turn clockwise.
There goes the
Oh,
light.
there you go. That'll probably work better too when it settles out. Yeah, it's some of the new issues we have. Uh-oh. We get all sorts of new issues now with 2020 and COVID and Zoom calls and all that stuff we didn't have to deal with before.
There you go. Yeah.
But I'll kind of that looks a million times better. Now you can see you can see your beautiful face. All right. Well, let me go ahead and I'll kind of kick into this for you. So I'm here with Ben. This is Ryan with Sound Home Buyer. I just wanted to take a quick minute and talk to Ben about the house we just purchased from him. So Ben, where are you located right now?
I'm located in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, San Antonio, Texas. And then the house that we ended up purchasing from you, where was that at?
It was in Lacey, Washington.
Okay, cool. How did you hear about us?
Actually, you all had reached out to me via it was a letter. I actually got a letter in the mail.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And was it just one, or did you get more than one, or
it was one, and then I actually followed it up with a phone call myself.
Okay. And then why were you wanting to sell the house?
Well, the biggest reason is that I'm nearing retirement, and I just didn't want to have any additional debt. That's pretty much the biggest reason, and I didn't anticipate, returning to Washington.
Yeah. And so then you had this house. How long had it been? How long had it been since you lived in it?
Roughly about 11 years.
Okay. And you had I think it was a property management company you had managed.
Yes.
The whole time.
Yes, I did.
What can you maybe tell people about what it's like having a property management company when you don't live in the area and are able to monitor them?
Well, it can be kind of challenging because you have to pretty much put your entire trust in them and hope that they will treat the tenants correctly, and hope that all communications will be done correctly and timely as well.
Yeah. And so with your experience, did they, were you, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied were you with how they took care of the house and kept up with maintenance and that kind of thing?
Well, for me, I was rating them very high. I was going to say at least at an 8, only based on what I knew. That's all I can go off of, really.
Okay. And that was up until, would you say it's the same like before and after you kind of had a better picture of the property, or is that just kind of what you thought?
Pretty much more so after, because again, they would send me notices on certain things, and some of it I had an option to repair or not. I can give them credit for that much, but
yeah.
I don't think, but just even some of the things that we discussed that I didn't know about, to be honest.
It was like the crawl space stuff and all that stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then so we spoke, I think, gosh, when was it we first talked?
Wow. Probably October, November. It's been quite some time.
Oh no, when we first spoke, I think it was June.
Okay, like I said, I knew it was been quite some time. I didn't remember.
It was June when we first started working on this, and then and then things kind of cooled off or whatever. And I don't, life happens, distractions, COVID, all that stuff. And
Yes.
then you reached out to me again in, I think, October. Um,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then that's when we started working forward, and you wanted to know if the offer that I'd given you in June was still good.
Mhm.
And so then we'd kind of put everything in writing and got stuff going to move forward.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: why did you decide to work with us and accept our offer?
Well, the biggest reason why you all earned my trust, you earned my trust. Because again, I was going back and forth whether to sell, whether or not, just because it was just probably a more emotional thing. Couldn't tell you why, but that's what it was. And but over time, especially once I called you back and we talked about some things, you earned my trust.
That's good to hear. I always like hearing that. Um,
Mhm.
why maybe why should other people work with us, or what would you like them to know?
Well, the easiest thing for me is your patience. Because I know for myself, just myself, you had to have a lot of patience, but patience, honesty, and also you allowed me to go through the entire process of the sale. And I think that's very, very important. You took me step by step on everything that was happening, and you reached out and you also followed up.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Now, I got to ask a difficult question though.
Mhm.
What could I have done, or what did I do wrong to make it so that we couldn't do the deed program? What could I have done differently?
No, honestly, nothing. It was just so as you think, put yourself in my place when you think
Yeah.
about it. I think it's more so we've never spoke, never talked, never met per se. You understand? And
Okay.
then, because I get things like this in the mail quite often,
Okay.
and it's probably just the unknown or the fear,
Okay.
not being able to just totally say yes, I will go through with this. Honestly, that's just the honest truth.
Okay. I can appreciate that. I should have pushed harder for a Zoom call, I think.
Uh, I don't know. It's hard with me. I'm sometimes I can be difficult. I don't mean to be. I really don't. I don't.
Well, we're making it work. We're making it work anyway. I got people doing stuff to the house as we speak. And we're getting the stuff ready so we can get her on the market and get a new family in it. Um, but no, I appreciate it. It was a pleasure working with you, Ben, and I'm definitely, glad we were able to make things come together for you. I know that, selling a house when you're, thousands of miles away and not in the area, working with someone you don't know, um, that can add a lot of stress and anxiety. Hopefully I was able to help you kind of relieve some of that and help you, have a solution that you're satisfied with the end result.
Yes, I appreciate everything that you did, and I will definitely continue to recommend
I,
yourself and your company.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for hopping on here with me, Ben.
All right. Thank
I
you. Have a
appreciate
good
it.
day.
Take care, bud. Bye.